Hello there people, and welcome to another video of a Let's Talking video, a cheeky Let's Talking video. It's going to run over a couple of things, Christmas and other bullshittery as well. First things first, what did you guys and gals, what did you lot get for Christmas? Because I got quite a few things like DVDs, sweets, a bit of cash, some Star Wars shirts, one of which was Rogue One related. Speaking of which, Rogue One was actually a pretty good movie. Can't really bash it for that. Oh, let's swiftly move straight on, because I've been dreading to say about this for a very long time, and I think it just needs to be addressed at this point, because for the longest time I've just been sitting on this, and by sitting on this I mean for the past few days, because I've been trying to get a reply, but I haven't got a single one. So let's get right into it. About a week or two ago, possibly a bit longer, I'm really bad at time, probably was like 2 weeks ago now. Actually, let's double check my glorious calendar. So Christmas was about a week ago. Actually, yeah, about just under 2 weeks ago, I managed to somehow get banned from Sharree, and I have no idea how. The ban reason that they gave me was continuous deframe. I can't fucking pronounce it. Oh my fucking Christ. I'll put it up on the screen, but it says I was spreading misinformation and repeated slander of staff members. So, how? I mean, I honestly have no idea how. And for the longest time, I've been trying to get it fixed. And by fixed, I mean I asked one of the other admins of Sharree, and, well, not admins, like moderators, because God forbid you call your admins, but yeah, other moderators of the server, I asked them to see what was going on, and they said they've got no idea. So they went off and was about a day or two. Actually, I think it was about a day, and they asked why I was banned, and well, they replied back to me with, I looked into it a bit, and Wally is the one that banned you. And when I asked him why, he said the reason is there. How does that help me whatsoever? What did I do wrong? I genuinely have no clue what I did wrong. So I then proceeded to go and ask on the Sharree YouTube, because that was the next one I could think of which was even remotely close to getting his attention. And that didn't seem to do piss all either. Because when I tried to get his attention, he still hasn't replied to me. Like, at all. Because if I quickly go onto the Sharree YouTube and try not to get this YouTube video played. Okay, so about a week ago, in fact, can I get a more precise time, or is it just going to say a week ago? No, just a week ago. Okay, so like a week ago, I asked him, may I ask what I've done wrong to receive a perm ban without warning? Oh yeah, that's something I forgot to mention. I was given a permanent ban. The ban will be never lifted, and I never got a warning. They just outright did it, and I have no clue why. They won't tell me why I've been banned, except for the reason is on the website. Great. I mean, I can ban people for racism and they'll still wonder what racist things they said. I mean, that's... You need to give context, lads. I mean, that's really bad running of things. But I asked him, may I ask why, blah, 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 blah. I did try to have someone reach out to you to find out what happened, and apparently you only said that you were the one who banned me, then proceeded to tell them the reason is there. Now that doesn't overly help me, because even though I see the reason, that doesn't tell me anything, due to it saying that I've done something which from my point of view I haven't done in months. Because quickly off of this comment, a few months ago, myself, I believe Polish Boy and one, maybe two others were removed from moderator, because we were actually admins of the site once, helping them out. And after about a month, they decided to remove us and then adds other people. And we were wondering why we were being removed, so we did a quote-unquote riot. I mean, it didn't really do much, but it annoyed a lot of people, and admittedly I can see why, but at the time we were really annoyed that we were removed from admin, even though we did so much for the website. Like, at the time, I was the only one who went through the entire video section, removing any and all privated, deleted, or so forth videos from their site, so it would get less clustered. Obviously, up until recently, that was the case, and it's now being done by someone else, which, when I was telling someone on the Sharree Discord, which I own and apparently still got banned, but I was talking to someone on the Sharree Discord, and we were just having a friendly chat, and I said, I don't feel like it's that active anymore, but I'm not on the forums, so I can't really say much. They asked me why I thought it wasn't as active anymore, and I pretty much told them the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Or more specifically, I said well, I would tell you straight off, but I can't seem to find it. Pro HD was having a chat with me, and I was like, he said to me, I must say I am a bit shocked to see low levels of activity in the discussions, and I was like, on here on Sharree itself, and he just obviously said Sharree itself. Then I pretty much said, yeah, really enough, it seems a lot more active a while ago, surprisingly enough. And I don't think anything of it, because it did feel like it was active a lot more ages ago. And then he asked me, the Discord seems to be more of a section, so I'm not worried about it. And then he was like, it was? And I was like, blah blah blah. Oh yeah, he then replied to me, what happened to the community? You said it used to be more active. And all I said was, I personally don't really use the forum all that much anymore, so I can't fully talk if anything is dead or not. But personally, I feel things have died down, since there's so much spam that I see now and again. Brackets. However, that being said, the past month or so I've not really checked, so the mods may have cleaned it up a lot. So shrugs. And then I just went on to say how I used to be a moderator, and then apparently me talking about my experiences and opinions on the site, but also including the fact I wasn't saying anything was set in stone or anything whatsoever. I mean, I'll probably bring the entire conversation up on the screen anyway, but Jenny then came in, who is one of the moderators currently, and has been for a really long time. Probably one of the better moderators I have ever come across. Same with Vulcan, if I'm honest. I mean, I would say the same about the rest, but Wally banned me for whatever reason without giving me any context, and just won't tell me why, as well as Ryan. Well, I don't really have much problem with Ryan, if I'm honest. I mean, the only thing that's ever happened was he became moderator, and he pretty much gave us all a lie as to why we were removed from moderator, because at the time it was apparently a revamp of the moderator system. So we thought, oh, maybe we're just getting removed while it's being fixed up. Then after a very, very long time, we were actually told why we were removed, which was because of apparent abuse and such, even though at the time there wasn't any guidelines to follow so we could do it properly in the first place. And we were told we were able to reapply for moderator, so that's what we did. They put up the moderator applications and we applied for staff again. And also the mentors was a thing at that time as well, so a lot of people were applying for that. So like a couple of people got mentor and nothing else was said about the moderator applications. They were out, a lot of people applied and it was closed and was never said about again. I asked what was going on about that and they said they didn't need moderators at the time, so they'll open up applications when they need some. So why did you open it up the first time round? But needless to say, it slowly but surely got annoyed at myself, because apparently it's all our fault and they're the golden child and nothing can ever be their fault. But after all this hoo-ha, I'm still banned and I have genuinely no idea why whatsoever. And I'm still getting this message. I've tried contacting them on YouTube. In fact, that being said, I asked about 5 days ago, or 6 days ago, if it's corresponding to when I uploaded this video. But I asked them, can I please get a reply? I really want to know why I was banned, and if it was something that I did without realising it was a bad thing, is there a way I can fix it so I may be unbanned? Because if it's something I genuinely did wrong, and it was just either A, taken out of context, or something that I genuinely shouldn't have done, and I'd be willing to fix it, then I'm more than happy to, but I've not got a reply whatsoever. It's like they're blanking people out. I don't understand why, but I have a wild feeling it's because they don't check their YouTube too often. Because the last time I see that they've been on YouTube was apparently a month ago. And considering this is a website all about promoting YouTubers, I'm quite concerned that they're not on more often, so yeah, that's quite concerning. But yeah, I then sent them a message through YouTube just in case they didn't see the comment on the video, and even then that I still not got a reply. I then tried getting a hold of Jen again to see if they could possibly do something. Like, when I was on the website, I had a lot of things going for me, because I was a boosted membership and I paid to be on there, and I also applied for mentors after they said that they weren't taking on any moderators, and I was accepted and I was helping people out with their channels. Like, I would do some really lengthy reviews. I'd show you some on screen, but I'm fucking banned, so I can't see any. But I had some really long reviews for people, and they were really appreciative of them. And still, I've been banned without any temp bans or any warnings or whatever. So I asked Jen, is there a way that I could possibly either A, do something to appeal this ban, and or do something that will help myself and to be fixed of this ban? Because if it's genuinely my fault, then I want to fix it. Or B, get a refund on the things I've purchased due to 0 warnings and 0 temp bans. Because I know that I donated to the website itself, but I donated for the usage of it and the friendly community and all of that, not admins banning me out of the blue for, in my eyes, no reason whatsoever, without any warnings, or even a temp ban of, say, a day, 3 days, a week, a month, or whatever. I mean, heck, I would have been alright with a month ban if it was genuine and I could know the context as to why I was getting bans for repeated slander, even though I've not slandered them in literally months, at least to my knowledge. But yeah, I got an insta perm ban, so I've no idea what's going on with that. So without further ado, on to the next topic, because I don't want to be on this topic for 3 years, and I'm bringing myself down, as well as probably anyone else that can feel the pain through the screen. But yeah, third thing on the agenda is New Year's resolutions. And I know that's a really weird switch, but I have 4 completely different things to talk about. First thing was Christmas, second thing was the Sharree thing. Now, New Year's resolutions. What are your New Year's resolutions going to be tomorrow? On the 1st of January, what do you plan to do? Because I have no fucking idea. But I have completed a New Year's resolution, which I never thought I'd even be able to keep up. For the whole of 2016, I managed to post a minimum of 1 video a week without fail. I am genuinely pleased that I managed to do that without missing a single deadline. Not one deadline was missed. Every single deadline was fucking achieved. But yeah, in all seriousness, I managed to do a lot more video uploads this year than I ever thought I'd ever do, because before I would either A, upload way too many videos at the exact same time, or B, not upload for the stupidest amount of time, or C, I would have so much backlog that I would just be uploading them one after another, after another, after another, after another, either on the same days or the next few days, without pacing myself with a minimum of 1 video a week, and then not wanting to record more for ages. And I still get them times when I don't want to record more for ages, but that's why I always keep a huge backlog of videos now. Like, if I quickly go into my video section, because people are probably like, that we've collabed with or that we've made videos for, they're probably wondering, when's our video up? Well, let me give you a bit of a hint as to how many videos we are recording, or what I've recorded already. And there's still a lot other ones that I need to either edit or render. I've got 5, 10, 11, I have 12 videos I still need to upload. 2 of which I should have had uploaded already, 1 of which I needed to upload when we made it weeks, maybe even months ago. 1 video that can take a bit of time to upload, another video which I've recorded a literal age ago and should have already been uploaded. But yeah, I have loads of videos in my backlog of things. Heck, I still have something that I need to actually get round to editing and do, but I'm still a bit wary as to whether I want to even give a shit about it. I even got another video ready for just loads of different things. But all in all, I have a lot of videos on backlog, so there will still be videos coming in the new year, and hopefully longer than that. I've got lots of ideas and lots of videos I still need to record in general, because there's a lot of videos and games that I need to do in general. So there's a lot of things coming in the new year. But what else comes to mind? Yeah, I did my New Year's resolutions. I said on the start of this year that I would upload a minimum of 1 video a week, and that's what I did. And I am genuinely pleased beyond belief that I managed to pull it off from the 1st of January all the way to the 31st of December. I never thought I'd managed to go a whole year and actually fulfill a New Year's resolution. I thought that was a thing that no one actually ever kept to, but I've just proved people wrong, and I'm genuinely pleased for that. And now to move on to the last thing that I wanted to talk about. Now, for a long time, and by a long time I mean the last couple of days, probably week now, as always, I lose track of time, but I've been managing to make like giant versions of things, like I'm going to show a few pictures up on screen, but I have made this giant track, like a larger scale of just track in general, and I got this track going round this room that my friend Mecca's made, which was absolutely astonishing, might I add. Because Mecca started off with making this like giant computer, then an entire room around this computer, and I was like, I want to build something. So I built like a section of track. Then I thought, I know, I can make a mini quote unquote roller coaster round this track. So I put the giant track, and I've done corner pieces, I've done booster rail, I've also done booster rail not powered, which I'm quite pleased with. And yeah, there's quite a few things on this rail which I found quite amusing, if I'm completely honest. And then Michael came in, the owner of the server, and he built a little cart and put a statue of himself inside said cart, so it looks like he's riding the track that I've made, which is kind of cool. And right now there's like a couple roller coasters going through the entire of the statue and the cart and along the top of the rail, and just different things here and there, which is kind of crazy. And I was wondering if anyone would like to join us with building some enlarged things, or B, suggest stuff that we should build for this enlarged area, because after building like an enlarged room with computer and cat and bed and all of that, and then enlarged rail tracks with an enlarged minecart and an enlarged person in said minecart with an enlarged redstone torch to power some of the track, it makes you wonder, what else can we do which would go with the theme of enlarged stuff? So what would you like us to build? We can build enlarged things, and I'd love to see what you think that we can do, and we'll try and do it, and maybe we'll even do it for a video, who knows. But yeah, with all this aside, I think that's pretty much it for everything that I wanted to talk about. Thank you for watching, and until next time, people, until the new year.